Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Reynaldo, Schelmetty, but you guys can call me Reynamations. And it seems like the screen just had like a moment of a glitch. Let me see if I could change cameras. Maybe it will reload everything. Nope. Seems like I need to change drop screen properties. Where did the background is down? This does load it properly. So in this video we're gonna be using iMovie to be editing the video to show you guys how I edit the video for and I'll show you guys how I go about editing my videos. First, I'm gonna make this thing big so I can see what I'm working with. So I have the files here I set up. First things first, I have the background for the animation, right? And I have the animation itself and I have it on top. And I exported it with a green screen because of the fact that it didn't wanna it does not look like that. I think it's set up correctly. Let's put it back to none so you guys can kind of see. So I put it with a green screen, which by the way normally it would look like this. So I exported it with a green screen, but you guys don't have to export animation with a green screen. But if you do export animation from Blender or any other software with a green screen, that's how you would go about it. Very simple. You would go to cut from here, click on the like after you bring in your animation to be edited and stuff, you click on it, then go to here in this corner and then click on that, and it should look like this. It should give you this options for where it says cutaway. You're gonna go to the green screen or blue screen and then click on that, and outside it takes away the green screen. It prioritizes which one is the majority, I guess. Because right now if I go to cutaway, it still has all the pigments still the same. But you may notice that the shadow, though it had green in the previous screen, like this, the shadow has a little bit of green in it. But in green screen mode, it takes away that. So that's something to keep in mind. So what I did, I just had the animation set up just like this, and it automatically zooms out. I didn't understand why, but this is what you do. You go to the image, it's just the background, right? Where it zooms out and zooms in. Go to the cropping option right here. And what you would do is after you click on the cropping option, it has a start and an end area. You can either flip them like that and then see how that looks, which would look kind of like this, where it kind of zooms in instead of going out. Now what I did with my animation is after I selected the cropping option that I wanted to do, so I didn't flip it. I kept it the same way it was, and I just moved it around, you know, that sort of thing. It kind of lets you know from what point it's going to start and at what point it's going to end, and so on and so forth. After I exported it just like this, what I would do is it came out looking like this. Now you may be wondering what happened with the background. It looks different. Well, here's the secret. I'm gonna go back, and then for the background, right? I did this filter right here, which is right here, on the one that has like the three little dot like circles. fading into each other, you go onto the clip filter, and then you, for me it was Comic Basic, and then I click on Comic Basic, and then it looks like this. Now you can try all sorts of filters. This will come in handy if you wanted to do some vintage work or some weather animation, you know, and then do all sorts of effects. I'm not sure how to edit it, like from this point on, like how to edit the effects. I know in the app version you can. Maybe it's this magic wand or something. Either way, let's see. Magic wand. What does the magic wand do? It looks like it leaves it the same. Or it makes it look a little bit more yellow. Although I don't know how to use the magic wand. Maybe there's a setting for it. Anyways, if you use the app, I think everything's a little bit more easier. But yeah, so far that's pretty much what I did. I just did that to it, and then and then the new result was this. So far, for the animation where the penguin's going across, also made the penguin slightly more blue by clicking after exporting it like this. Let me bring this back to normal. I don't like it looking like that. So what I did is that okay, so for being normal, after I put this in here, which will obviously go above it, I would go onto the area right here where it has like a color puck or something, and then I just brought this all the way to blue. Now if you add the green screen effects though, it should work. So you see, if I go here and then I do the green screen effect, it will still work with this area. So now we have two penguins, one after another. So we can have this be like that, and then so you could essentially do like effects where you have a penguin getting out of an area, and then another penguin slides, like two penguins walking after one another. And do all sorts of cool tricks. But anyways, that's so far what I had done. And then the final touch was this. I brought this in, and it's a picture, which I made it the same length as everything. And what I did is I set it up. So right now, the way it is set up so that when it goes scrolling up the timeline, everything's going up. Now to avoid this, go onto the cropping section, and then it says from start to finish, just flip it, and then take a look at it again, and then all of a sudden you got the snow falling. Now this snow I did really easily. I just went onto Sketchbook Pro and then just one of the brushes that has like a pattern, and I just passed it over it like in big amounts, and then just duplicate it a bunch of times to make it smaller. So now you have variation from small snowflakes to big snowflakes to give a sort of different looks to it. And because I did the what's it called, the comic effect to the background, it almost looks like if I drew it in grease pencil, but I actually drew this background in Sketchbook Pro. Anyways, that will be it for today's video. If you did like it, consider liking, subscribing, and so on and so forth. And goodbye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, consider subscribing or leaving a like. And check out these videos if you enjoyed and stood until the end. Thank you and goodbye.